So we are going to be taking a look at the Jacobs Residence exterior finishes here. This is the currently proposed layout for finishes, and I think there may be some other options that we want to talk about as we go around and potentially explore later. So right now we have white cedar shingles above the carriage doors. At least that's what they look like. Cedar shingle. If they're hardy, they might be hardy siding. We've got board and batten around the rest. We've got standing seam metal roof above the entry and above the garage, and then black shingle roof on this portion of the house. So let's just move around and take a look what this looks like, this current layout. The corbels that are currently modeled over the garage and on the front here are 4x10, and they have about a 30-degree angle canted into them, and it's 3.5 by 3.5 here at the top. So 3.5 by 3.5, and these are 4x10s currently modeled. We have the lights from the inspiration board here above the garage doors, which I think are looking pretty nice there. And let's go ahead and move around. So we switch from board and batten here at the edge line from the garage to the two-story portion. So we get the look of board and batten up here at the front, but then go ahead and switch to stucco for the side. Turn the fog off really quick. And here on the back, so we have board and batten above and stucco down below. And here, I think when you guys originally did this concept, there was more glass down below here. Now we've got pretty good portions of walls, and so I think this facade needs to be studied a little bit more here. So one idea here, I think we should continue this line across here with kind of a piece of wood, kind of like what we have on the front. So you've got, this line comes back and then continues across the front there. And so I'd like to model that. And then additionally, instead of having one material on the bottom and one on the top, I think it would be interesting just to take a look and see what it would look like if we divide the material here, which would basically make the two-story portion look like one block and the vaulted ceiling portion look like another block. So potentially, probably we would do like board and batten, go ahead and do board and batten on this side, and then do something different over here, which I'm not totally sure yet. But the other opportunity with this is it could allow for us to actually do a step in the facade here. What that would do is allow this door frame, remember, is very thick, and so we need to fur this out. And we're going to have a different condition than with a skinnier door frame. So this would allow us to only thicken this wall from here to here. And we could leave this wall thickness to match these doors, and that gives us a better detail at these door frames. So I just think it's worth exploring. And then this just gives us an architectural read, like this is one piece, and this over here is another piece. So we basically have the two-story piece would be one material, and the vaulted part would be another material. And then we'd actually do a step here in the facade, which would allow, that's like a plan view. So this wall over here would be thicker, and this wall would be thinner to accommodate the frame. So just an idea, but I think this might look nice having the board and batten on the left, and then stucco or a combination of stucco and shingles over here on the right. I don't know yet, but anyway, just an idea to explore. I think this facade, because there's not quite as much glass when you guys explored that concept before, should get looked at a little bit more. You can see also it's going to be really important that the bottom of this window aligns with the sill over here of this door and the top of the deck, so we can get a line over across there. That's not as important if we divide it vertically, like I was talking about before. So let's come over here to the front door area. So here at the front door we have board and batten all the way around, including on this back side here. But this is starting to look really nice. So as you're watching this, please take notes on other ideas for different materials. Oh, let's quickly change this top portion here. So let's go ahead and look at this as shingles up here, which was one of the options we were going to look at. I personally prefer it, I think, board and batten, just because it makes this a little bit more special. And also, again, this is like a separate block. So I think in terms of architecturally, and maybe as we move forward with looking at these material layouts, architecturally this garage reads as one block. We have another block back here, but it's really divided more here, I feel like, because of the roof and massing of it. So we can really, I think, break your house up into 3 blocks. I'm thinking the 2-story portion, the vaulted portion because of how the roof breaks up, and then the garage portion. So I'd like to look at that more as we move around, because right now we change materials kind of almost, it seems, randomly. Sometimes I know the reasoning behind having this stucco, it's not really visible and that's less expensive and all of that, but we do have these corner transitions that you're going to see where you just transition from board and batten to stucco. And I think if we start to think of how to break up the house, it might inform some of these transitions a little bit better, so we don't have awkward transitions where we have stucco, board and batten here and not really understanding why we're changing. Not a bigger organization that's guiding how we change materials. So let's start by studying the back of this a little more. I do want to look at what it looks like to really let this read as a block back here and this read as a separate block. I think that's going to look nice. You can see, especially here on the back side, I think, anyway, I'll just show it to you and let you have your opinion, but and we can discuss them. I do prefer board and batten up here myself. And so jot down your comments, jot down anything I didn't represent quite how you wanted at this point, and we can make some revisions. And then I would like to explore how we divide the materials up, maybe another scheme just to look at real quick. So I hope that's helpful. Send me an email, let me know your comments, or let's set up a time to talk on the phone or meet. Thanks.